Hey! Today I'm going to do Tag Tuesday, which is a thing Michael Buckley does on his channel Piran75. I'm not subscribed to What the Buck. I love Michael Buckley, but I just don't really care too much about popular culture, and I don't even know who most of the people he's talking about over there are. But I am subscribed to his other channel, and I really enjoy it. This is kind of a silly thing where his viewers ask him questions on Twitter, and then he answers them, and then he challenges other YouTubers to answer the questions. It's the sort of thing I used to do on my text blog occasionally, and I think it might be fun to do here. Anyway, it's a little silly, but the whole point of me making videos is to try new and different things and see what happens. So I'm going to answer these questions. The first question is, what is your favorite drink? And I'll just go with coffee and move on. What was your favorite childhood toy? I had this 3-foot tall teddy bear with brown fur, and it had orange patches on its hands and its feet, and it didn't have joints like teddy bears you see these days. It was like all stiff, and I'm sure it had a face at some point, but by the time I remember it, it had no face. So it's just a 3-foot tall faceless teddy bear with orange patches on its hands and feet, but it meant an awful lot to me. It was my teddy bear. I lost it in my divorce. I haven't seen it since I divorced my first husband. I don't think that he kept it out of animosity. Oops. There's the phone. Okay. Have you ever been arrested? No, I've never been arrested, but when I was in grad school, I used to drive this really old Ford Fairlane, something like that. It was a really old car. It was falling apart. And in grad school, Jasmine was a baby, so I would take classes all day and teach classes, and then I would go home. I would pick her up from the babysitter, and I would go home and I'd fix dinner for my grandmother and spend some time with Jasmine, and then I would put her down to sleep and leave her with my dad and go back into the lab where I would do my research, and then at like 2 o'clock in the morning I would drive back home, and I would get pulled over all the time because I was out at 2 o'clock in the morning in this really old rundown car, and they just knew I was a drunk or something. It got pretty funny after a while that I got pulled over so much. Anyway, one night they pulled me over, and I had been crying because grad school was a terrible experience. But anyway, I had been crying, and they pulled me over and they said, "We have a warrant out for your arrest." And I'm like, really? Take me in. That would be such a great story to tell the guys in the lab tomorrow. And they said, "Oh, no, you call this number tomorrow and they'll tell you what to do." So I called the number the next day, and they said, "We don't have a warrant out for your arrest." So I don't really know what that was about, but that was the closest that I've ever come to being arrested. I've had 2 traffic tickets. The next question is, have you ever had a traffic ticket? I've had 2. One when Jasmine was a baby and I was driving that awful car in a small town in Kansas, and I had, Wichita plates, the big city plates, and they pulled me over and said that I had run a red light. I swear I did not run a red light, but that was a $100 ticket. And then just last year I got a ticket for running a stop sign. I absolutely deserved that ticket. I was exhausted and I wasn't paying attention, and I ran a stop sign. Jasmine says I didn't run it, but I think I did. Describe myself in 3 words. I should have planned this out. Kind. Jasmine's snickering in the background. I'm a nice person. And let's see, lazy. That's definitely true. And I can be a little bit narcissistic. Anybody who makes videos about themselves and posts them to the internet has to be just a teeny bit, self-absorbed. So I think that narcissistic would describe me. Best accent. I cannot talk in an accent. I can talk like a valley girl. Totally. That's like so totally cool because that was really popular. I mean, like, I don't even know if it's an accent because sometimes I do it when I'm not trying to, but that was really popular when I was like in middle school. And so, like, totally I can do that, but I can't really do like a southern accent or a British accent or anything like that. If I could change one thing about YouTube, what would it be? I've actually thought about this some. I'm new at this and I don't have a huge ton of subscribers, but I hate the way the subscriber page looks. If they could shrink down the little thumbnails so they were really small then you could see everybody that you are subscribed to, what they posted, a lot easier. And you know what I think would be really cool is if they took those little tiny thumbnails and they put them in kind of a flow chart sort of thing, so you could see lines like showing who is subscribed to who in like a relational pattern. I think that would be really cool. Of the people you're subscribed to, you could see how they're related to each other. That would be very interesting to me. What group were you in college? I was in the nerds. It just goes without saying. I was a science major. I was in choir, and I don't think I went to a single. I didn't go to a single sporting event the entire time I was in college. So definitely in the nerds. 3 famous people you would want to have dinner with. You know what? Like I said, I don't really follow popular culture all that much. I would want to have dinner with Barack Obama. I understand what Michael was saying. He was saying that it would be like really intimidating to have dinner with somebody that you'd have to be intelligent with. But I want to have dinner with Barack Obama anyway. And then the Vlog Brothers. Definitely that would be a fun dinner. So, okay, do you play any musical instruments? I play the guitar, but not very well. It's been a really, really long time since I played the guitar very much, but my plan is to get it out and to try and do some things with it soon. I have a little bit already, but I need to work on that some more before I'm comfortable enough to share that on the web. Favorite ice cream flavor is chocolate chip cookie dough. I need to lose weight though, so we're looking at a lot less ice cream. What do you use on your face? I was so astounded to see all the stuff that Michael Buckley puts on his face, and he looks so good. I'm thinking I really need to be more of a girl. On a regular day when I'm not working, I wash my face with soap and water. When I'm working, I do wear makeup, but you know I'm always broke, so it's like really cheap stuff. Like today, I put this stuff on my face, and not all over my face, just like where I thought I needed it. It's Color Mates liquid makeup, and I'm wearing a little bit of lipstick and a little bit of rouge. It says liquid makeup. It is foundation, but it says on the bottle liquid makeup. I'm arguing with my daughter while I'm talking to you. Anyway, I wear a little bit of makeup if I'm going to work, but on a regular day, most of the videos that I've done even, I'm not wearing anything.
Wow.
But after seeing what Michael Buckley puts on his face, I'm thinking I really need to go shopping.
Yeah, we need to go.
Anyway, I hope this was entertaining to somebody. I had a good time. You have a great day.